We are in Washington, D.C. Just got fueled up because you just never know what the day is going to bring. We are headed to the Capitol. Me, and my bumbles are headed to the Capitol of Washington, D.C., the capital of our nation in Washington, D.C. And the last I looked, which was just a couple minutes ago, Jeffries was leading by about 13 votes in the House over Jordan. They've been pretty much neck and neck. The count still goes on, and it's predicted that there will be a third vote. Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Carol. Hey, Annette. Hey, Boxer Heather. Yes, these are the same. Yes, it is the same group protesting today. This is expected to be bigger. I am still uncertain of what their position is on Hamas. They say they're for the Palestinians. Lives, saving lives, etc. But are they, when they state Palestinians, are they stating they're for Hamas, or are they for the innocent Palestinians who are caught in the crossfire? We have to be careful and very sure how we state these things, because the narrative very quickly turned to Palestinians being the attackers on Israel when it was Hamas who attacked Israel. And Hamas is stated to be the one of the terrorist groups Iran funds. So we have to be very, very careful how we state it. So I'm coming down here again because I want to get hopefully some answers this time. Maybe someone, no matter what bandana or hat color they're wearing, will speak to me and answer a question or two. I was getting my note out so I could tell you which two organizations this is, and I went to read it and it was eggs. It was the grocery list. Okay. It's Jewish Voice for Peace and If Not Now. And they did start their protest at 12 p.m. Thank you, MC. God bless you. Thank you so much. International Studies with a concentration in Middle East and North Africa. Oh, how interesting, Boxer Heather. Good afternoon, everybody. Penny, MC. Thank you so much, Carol. Carol planned to make sure she was here to help mod and be live with us. God bless her for that. I know I've missed people. Annette, hello. Hey, Deb V. Good to see everybody here. Thank you so much. Traffic is terrible, but I said I'd come on at 1, so I want to go ahead and hop on here at 1. I've been sitting in traffic on New York Avenue for a bit. But we are headed to the Capitol. We should be there pretty soon. I did have maps up to tell me what was up, but of course that disappeared when I turned the phone off. So Cinnabee is stating that maybe I haven't been listening to most of these groups. On the college campuses, I mean, they're stating that the college kids that are protesting for Hamas. But we have to be careful, because is that what the signs are saying? For any of the protests, you know, are they supporting Palestinians caught in the crossfire, the families, the children, the women, the children, etc., that they would be able to be safe, not lose their homes? Or are these college students actually stating that they support Hamas? Because we know for a fact that from the very beginning of this, there was suddenly a push that was changing the narrative, stating more that it's Palestinians who attacked Israel, and they were doing a blanket statement of Palestinians and not saying Hamas definitively, when it was Hamas who attacked Israel. So I don't want to get caught into the trappings of the narrative, personally. Thank you, Penny. Oh my gosh, yeah, if you want to keep posting that's great. Keep us up to date, because I don't have two phones. I was watching, of course, while I was sitting in traffic and coming down here, but I can't watch while I'm live streaming. So thank you so much, Penny Gregory. It is embarrassing, isn't it? But you know, who knows? Maybe God wants Jim Jordan to continue with the oh my gosh, I can't find my words right now. If he's Speaker of the House, he won't be able to continue with the oh my gosh, it just won't come to me. I think y'all understand what I'm saying. Penny's worried. I wouldn't worry. I think there's going to probably be a third vote. Because like this group, they state that Jewish Voice for Peace states that they are Jews for peace, and I can't imagine any Jewish person backing Hamas. So that's what my confusion is about this group here. I'm not really understanding. Unless they're pretending to be Jewish, I can't imagine anybody protesting for Hamas. This group is either meant to cause division and confusion and to help push the narrative that Palestinian is Hamas, and Palestine is not Hamas. Palestine is not Hamas. Or they are just sincerely Jewish groups that are praying for, to protect the women, children, innocents that are caught in the middle. Remember that there are Jews who are Palestinians as well. So Carol says the next vote will be the 4th. Oh, am I getting confused? Thank you, Carol. There's a lot of hate here in America. Teachings in school and college, turning minds now. We have let lots of terrorists. Oh, absolutely, Cinnamon. Absolutely. Yeah, these are very, very uncertain times. Now, I did not hear that chant from this group. Annette, I did not hear that chant from this group. But I was not there the entire day, so on Monday. But the Gaza Strip is 25 miles of coastal land. So if they're saying to push them into the sea, then they're just wanting to wipe out the entire strip. Honestly, my thing too is like, what is the solution? You know, okay, it is easy to yell peace, but if you yell peace and you don't have any plan of how to get there, then you're basically just causing a bunch of discord. You know, there's got to be a plan of some kind to get to that peace. And that usually involves some kind of military action, unfortunately. You know, even in the days of, in the Bible, you know, there was usually some kind of a military force. Even if it was people blowing horns marching around the walls of Jericho, you know, the walls came tumbling down, which is amazing, you know, but it's still a show of force of some kind, you know, a show of action. There's got to be action. Right. Hey, Wyoming girl. I know they yell peace, but then they block women and children trying to push their carriages to get to their car in front of the White House the other day. I mean, it's just like, come on now. And they didn't list that they were going to be performing any civil disobedience in their website either. So I think that they should allow people to know that and know that there's a risk of or possibility of their being detained or arrested, you know, that join them. We can't make peace all around the world. Oh, I know. Wouldn't that be great though? But, you know, those of us who believe, we know that there will be peace for all eternity for those who believe and are saved. You know, and I'm like, Jesus, whenever you feel like you're coming, come on. I don't know how to say that, but hey, Linda. So they're yelling peace and everything, and they're not being clear about what they mean when they say they're supporting Palestine. And I truly, if people at this point are willing to stand up in mass and block White House entrances and be detained, then they should be educated as to what is going on from the very get-go of October 7th, of what the media is doing as well, and what turns have been made. And that is that especially that huge turnaround in the narrative of having people believe that Palestine is Hamas. Palestine is not Hamas. And we need to keep saying that. We need to keep putting it out there in social media. Hamas is not Palestine. Palestine is not Hamas. There are Palestinian Jews that exist in this world as well. So, and over there. So are they standing up for the Jewish Palestinians? You know, they need to be more clear. Hey Jamie, how are you? And I want to try to find out if they even have a clue about that. You know, if they have no clue about that and they can't give me a statement of the distinction between Hamas and Palestine, then I just kind of would have to feel like they were just there to help change the narrative to whomever wants it to be an untruth. Hey Yvette, hello Yvette and your mom, hello. So it is Jewish Voice for Peace, and if not now, if you go onto their site about the protest, it doesn't say much at all, except for where they're headed to. I didn't dig around too much. I just, you know, wanted to come down and cover it, see what's up. And at some point, I'm going to need to turn. Hang on, y'all. I got to put on Wrong Way Wanda again. I had to just turn on my maps again. For some reason, it's not connecting to my car. So once again, we're heading to the Capitol. The TBA area is where they are protesting, and Jewish Voice for Peace, and if not now. If not now, there's no separation in the lettering, no spaces. It's if not now. Try to find out if they are distinguishing between Palestine and Hamas is really my main question. Then any secondary, if I can get anybody to engage, is okay, peace is great, but do you have any ideas of what the solution could be to get there? Which I don't really expect any answers, to be honest with you. Thank you, Jamie. And I'd love to get a press conference or two out on the line, if there are any, but we'll see. The only thing I could find that was definitive concerning the House and the voting was apparently that they are announcing at 5:25 p.m. today. So they may have, I guess they've given themselves a deadline. I'm not going to say that I know everything about all this stuff, you guys, you know. I just want to bring it to you if I can. And bring it to me as well. So there's a lot about some of this. There's a whole lot that I don't understand, and I'm not afraid to admit it. That's for sure. You can't keep up either. There's no way. You can't even keep up. Looks like people trying to hang things in front of the fence again. Well, they'll get detained. They're going to get a fine for hanging stuff on the fence. I guess they can try if they want. People do it all the time. Oh, this traffic is so bad. I mean, so bad. Thank God I got some gas so I can keep the phone cool. Alright, I've already got my gimbal out. Let's get the battery ready. I'm just sitting here on New York Avenue in Washington, D.C., trying to get to the Capitol. You have a nice garden up on that roof up there. Well, they do all kinds of things in the middle of the night, don't they, Carol? I think everybody can agree to that. They do all kinds of things in the shadows of the night. Yeah, no speaker for the American people. Sorry, no speaker. Right, Debbie? Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. No speaker for you people. Oh my God, could y'all believe Payne voting for Pelosi? I was like, oh, you are a total sellout. Like, what in the world? And she stood up and some people had the nerve to clap too. Gross. You know AOC was probably clapping like crazy. That's insane. Bunch of losers. What the hell is she doing there? Ugh. Gross. And then there's people voting for Scalise, and God, did I just say his name wrong? And he decided not to run. He made that choice. That's what I observed in the news. So they were just like wasting their vote. Oh, this is so bad. This traffic is so bad. I've never had it this bad. It never ends. Good afternoon, Tracy. The officer of Homeland Security is showing Hamas parachuters. Her statement is, wow. Well, anybody who can back I am having trouble finding my words today. I hope this improves. Maybe I'll just shut up once I get to the Capitol. I think that's what I'll do. Except for trying to get those 2 questions answered. Black Lives Matter. Anyone who can back Black Lives Matter is a complete moron and supports terrorism as far as I'm concerned. Because they straight up are putting the ultralight up and I think people are foolish to back down anyway for a long time. Any group that steals $87 million or whatever it was is like, done. Hello. And they have a whole street down here, Black Lives Matter. Area, whatever it's called. Stupid. Ooh, thank you for looking up Jungle Forever. Oh my gosh, praying for the many people that were there. Oh my goodness. I wish maps would give alternative routes. Actually, I can turn around. I know an alternative route. Oh, thank you. It's on 295. Okay, thank you. Ooh, my alternative route wouldn't be any good either. Then, okay. Alright, we're just going to tough through it. Looks like we're moving. Come on, Postal. Oh my goodness, if anybody sees Cheryl Dolan, if Cheryl Dolan comes in here, we need for her to reach out to me through my email so I can get her auction wins. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much. I prayed this morning. I prayed for, and thank God for cloaking me in his armor, keeping me safe in the shadow of his wings, and allowing me to rest in the shadow of his hand. Glory be to God. In all things. I wouldn't come down here unless I felt compelled to, you know what I mean? Can I get over here yet? Yes. No, there's a car in the... These cars, they just park like wherever they want. It's crazy. Alright, we're moving. We're moving now. No, Cindy, I'm glad you're here. I appreciate what you had to say. Absolutely. Hey, McFly. Welcome. What's up? What's up? Not yet, Tracy, but I did not go to the post office yet today. So that might be this evening when I get back. So I needed to get back down here. But God bless you. It wasn't there yesterday yet. If you got the receipt, you can check the tracking number and see where it is. I can't wait to see what you sent me. Kung Fu gift shop. That place has been there forever. flags there. Alright, now we're moving. Shouldn't take us too long now. Oh, no tickets. Oh my goodness, absolutely. We need everybody here. They will be exposed, absolutely. You sent me an ant farm? Why even go, you goofball? That's what I don't need. I think I finally, I think they got hungry at my place, so they left. Although I've got bone broth in the crock pot, so if they try to get it, they'll probably get burned. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. We got things to do. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button for me. And I know there's no watermark up. I keep trying to put it up and it won't stay up. And I don't know why. This channel is completely viewer funded. And I thank you all so much for getting us this far. If anybody would like to contribute, let's see if this watermark will stay up. Cash App is the way to do it. Or Zelle. PayPal is wanting to put a cap on me again, so I'm not interested in PayPal right now. But all help is greatly appreciated. It takes time, energy, money, planning, gas, mileage, etc. to do what we're doing. So anything at all absolutely helps. I will pass the basket, and if you can put $1 in, put $1 in. That's what we say in 12-step meetings. Pass the basket. Put $1 in if you can. Thank you, Carol. Nice. I pray that for all of us. These tunnels, when the wind blows and you're on a motorcycle, can be really scary because all the trash will whip around through these tunnels. These kind of half tunnels, whatever. They can be really scary in DC on a motorcycle, I can tell you. Hey, Lee Bart. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We're heading to the Capitol. Gotta go see what's up. Okay, this is really weird. It did not bring me to the Capitol. What in the world? Oh shit, it said no left turn. Oh my goodness, I did it. Sorry. I just went left where it said not to. Yep, I was trying to get directions and it wouldn't even work. It was buffering. It was actually really buffering. So I have turned around. I went too far. I overshot the Capitol apparently. North Carolina got snow. What? How did North Carolina get snow and we didn't here in Maryland? That's crazy. Craziness. I know they have snow machines on those little ski slopes. Alright, here we go. Towards Union Station. Here we go. Here we go. Heading back in the right direction. Sorry about that, y'all. Woo. Woo. Sorry, buddy. These people on skiers, it's pretty funny. Pulling the North Carolina mountains. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you, Jane. Back to chores and listening. God bless you. I do the same thing. We gotta multitask. Of the two, season in the Smokies, amazing. Nice. Yep, my folks want me to head down there and babysit Fred this weekend. I don't see that happening. Alright, back through the tunnel. Isn't that beautiful? It's a pretty one. Sorry y'all, I'm not ignoring you. I want to make sure we get there. Money or change. I can't do it, honey. It might be your next pill that kills you. I can't do it. God bless you. Before J6 firm, people writing it. It is interesting, isn't it? I shared out the interview with the chief, one of the chief's commanders. I'm sorry, why can't I think of his name? It's a new interview, and it has more information on it. Thank you to Ridgeline who sent it to me today. And so I have copied that onto my channel for y'all to share out, watch and share out, because it's got a little bit more information about January 6th. Y'all remember when Trump was over here talking a year ago, and we were all out with our flags and everything. I was back at that hotel. Alright, now I'm over. I guess so, turn around. Let me try, sorry, I could have let you go. I could have. There's only about 15. If I'm over here, I think I've got to go left. I think I'm near the district courthouse where Santa had his stuff. And Santa was detained. Let me see. Cori Bush is talking now at the front of the White House. She was involved in BLM before she was elected. She shouldn't have been allowed on a ballot. Amen, Cinnabe. Hey, Ridgeline, thank you for sending that to me this morning. I copied it to the my Facebook page, and you did I put it on Facebook page? I think so. Yep. Yeah, it's not necessarily. No, Wanda's not even on right now, so it's me. Okay, hang on. Let me put the Capitol, and she put Washington D.C. And then I said, finally, I said Capitol Hill in Washington D.C. And I finally got it. So, good grief. Now we're sitting in traffic this way. Oh my goodness, y'all! I've been in D.C. for almost an hour. This is that traffic they tell you about. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am if I can get there, right, Carol? Oh. We're 10 minutes away. What's we want? $3.95. All right. But no, there's that other area that's called Capitol Hill that's not so good either. Oh, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right. I'm glad I thought of that. Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to buy any crack today. Or any day. Lord knows. Yeah, they want ceasefire on Gaza. They want a ceasefire for Gaza, basically. But Gaza is where Hamas is, and all the tunnels where they have been trafficking, smuggling, hiding Hamas for a very long time. They have a whole series of tunnel networks. How else are you going to take them out? Get the innocent people out of there, help them get out of there, give plenty of time and resources to get them out of there safely, where nobody's like starving to death or dying of dehydration, and then probably just annihilate the whole thing. How else are you going to get rid of the tunnel system? I don't know. Because I'll tell you what, all those tunnels scare me. And we have tunnels that come into these United States too, from Mexico, and it's very frightening. I don't like it. Listening to the UN Council. Does that tell me, Glory Beam? So maybe this group thinks that Israel is just going for a land grab. All these people murdered, mercilessly tortured and murdered, and slaughtered, and maybe they just think that it's a land grab. It's pretty disgusting if that's the case. You know, if that's what this was all about, that's horrific. Right, Hamas uses them as human shields, right. I guess that's what they're thinking, Cindy. You know, that's my whole thing. It's like, okay, scream peace all you want to, but don't just scream peace without having a solution. You know, what is the path to get to the peace? And I think most often we're going to find that there's some violence involved. It sucks, but, you know. Right. Oh, Tootie Brady, I mean, that's one of the most frustrating things going on, too, right here in the United States, is that here are these people that we supposedly elected. I'm talking about our representatives and senators, and they're supposed to be working for us, and we can't even get them the hell out of office when they don't. And that includes the current administration, too. The president is, I think, a despicable and disgusting human being, quite frankly. With no redeeming qualities, which makes me very terrified about everything that's going on in Israel and Gaza as well. I don't know. You guys, I'm telling you straight up, I haven't got a clue what's going on. And maybe these people don't either, but all they see is innocent lives being lost. And maybe that's why they're standing up. I don't know. Yep. This is the video Ridgeline sent. The video, one woman named Yogananda Pittman bottlenecked everything with the protection of the Capitol from knowledge she had from mid-December prior to J6, and Thomas Manger covered for her. Thank you, Ridgeline. Yep, y'all, it's so worth watching this one, even though you've already seen. What is the man's name who was being interviewed? I'm having a horrible time with names today. Horrible time. Or recollecting information as well. The 91 indictments. That's funny, Teeny. Cute little church. Stephen Garner, thank you. Had that no, I know that. No, I'm talking about, oh my gosh, not just that cop. This is the whistleblower. He's amazing. Why can't we think of his name? This is wrong. Oh my goodness. Can somebody please tell me the Capitol Police? He was he's the whistleblower. His name. Sorry, y'all, the traffic's getting to me. I've never been in traffic this bad here. And 250. What? I don't know where my Tootie doesn't have to, he doesn't have to, or she or he doesn't have to like Trump to be on here. That's, you know, not a requirement. But I'm not sure what they're trying to say. Can you be more clear about what you're trying to say, Tootie? Oh my gosh, you guys, I can see the Capitol straight ahead. Goodness gracious. We're almost there. Tarek Johnson, thank you. Oh my goodness. Tarek Johnson. Oh, I feel so much better now. Thank you. I personally think he was smart to keep the Trump hat on. Made sense to me why he did. Carol, don't do it. I don't know what's up. That's crazy. Tootie, thank you for being here. Just be clear in what your statements are, you know, please. That's anybody here. If I could be clear in what I'm trying to say, that'd be good too, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. Carol, I'm not sure what's up with all that. Oh my goodness. It's the Capitol, straight ahead. I know, Wyoming girl, me too. It's time for a nap now. The leaves are really starting to change. We should go to Georgia and babysit Sly Fred. Right, Cinnabee, right. And apparently from this video now, she's making $250,000 a year working for Berkeley. Instructing on law. You gotta love the irony of that. Good grief. I don't know, you guys, it's like craziness. Absolute craziness. What road am I on? Boy, this looks weird today. This looks really weird today. I don't think oh, this road is really bad. Oh my gosh. Four-wheeling in the bumble bus. Good Lord, have mercy. Oh, I'm not getting a ticket. Oh my word. That was like a crazy road. Could y'all see that? Wow. Jamie says she's 99% confused. Alright, I'm not getting in any arguments with anybody today. I just want to see what they're about. Yeah, I'm on a what y'all all about mission. What y'all all about? Explain, please. Trick Johnson, Capitol Police Lieutenant, and was a commander on the Intel Force, which Yolanda Pittman was the former Assistant Chief of Intel. She got the Intel memo and never shared it. President Trump asked for 10,000 troops and never got them. And Tarek, not Trick, Tarek Johnson. And it's his belief that Pittman was working for Pelosi. And it's my opinion they're all despicable. That they would throw our country and our patriots in the crapper for their political gain, to me, deserves lifelong sentence. no easy way out. We're at the Capitol. I'm heading around to the back of it to try to find parking and walk. Oh, I will find it. I always do. Who wasn't under Pelosi's thumb? Well, we know Payne was. He voted for her for Speaker of the House today. Dumbass. Excuse my language. Oh my gosh. People, I mean, it's like they really are showing their colors, aren't they? How about all the ones voting for McCarthy today? Stop for bed. I don't see any pedestrians. We're good. All right. Look at these leaves, y'all. Oh, it's so pretty. We need a road trip. We need to stand united. Amen, Jamie. Your phone keeps changing it from, oh, mine does that too sometimes. I figured it was a voice thing. Carol says we all need to stand up for all the Americans that were tortured and killed and the hostages. Amen. Ooh, I am freezing trying to keep the phone cold, y'all. I'm freezing. I took us off. Oh my goodness. Lots of extra security today. Don't wear short skirts on windy days. Use Glory Bee's wisdom for the day. All right, everybody pray for Wyoming girl. off of 3rd Street. Sean Foyt's group has a outpost here in DC. I'd like to go by there one day. We're trying to get to a protest. Not to protest, but just to see what they're all about, because I'm not really understanding their position. I just want to understand. Pretty garden over here. Everybody's probably out taking lunch now, right? Here we go, trying to park again. Egypt can deliver aid to Gaza is what they're saying. I heard that Egypt closed their border to the people of Gaza trying to seek refuge. Does anyone know if they lifted that or if that's still the case? Maybe together we can all keep up, because alone I cannot keep up. There's so much happening in the world and in our United States. We did it. We did it. We're here. All right, windows are up. We've got water still on the camelback. Oh, let's see. We got that. We got the battery pack. Police at the White House. There's always police at the White House. Is Freedom Jeffrey here? Is he over at the White House? I'm not driving to the White House right now, you guys. We just got to the Capitol. I'm just letting you know. I can't handle it. Maybe later. Look, I was a little more prepared here today. I couldn't help it if traffic didn't. Okay. Let's get you on the gimbal. Hey, Dachshund Grandma. Hey, Alonzo. Joe Biden actually went to Israel? You're kidding me. I think he was supposed to go and meet with Netanyahu. Oh my goodness. Come on. There we go. All right. Let's get the screens out. Oh, Georgia Tech. He's a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech. Ooh. My sister was UGA. I had friends that were Georgia Tech too. That's a engineering school, college. I went to some crazy parties at those fraternity houses. They would build their fraternities out to look like Arabian Nights, or to have water slides and a beach thing going on. Once a year they would do these huge themes, and because they were engineers, it was all out awesome parties. Oh my gosh. I was younger then. That was a long time ago. I'm still nice. Don't tell Mom and Dad. Sorry, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, did I get it? I'm knocking y'all all around. Sorry. Ooh, I almost forgot my press pass. Don't forget the press pass. I'm not going to forget y'all either, I promise. Goodness gracious, that's my only form of defense right there. All right. Oh my gosh, I do. It's chilly, y'all. I need my scarf. It's helped me a lot, Larry, I can tell you that. It's helped me a whole lot to have one. Everywhere I go. Alright, the Bumble bus has exploded. It is good to have a press pass, yes. I'm a citizen journalist for the People's Voice. It is where my certificate is. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me, Lee Bart? That's crazy. That woman's lost her rocker.
In 400 feet, turn right onto East Capitol Street Southeast, East Capitol Street Northeast.
Hang on, let me turn that woman off. Okay. Sorry about that. Wanda was stolen. Your press pass is the Constitution. All right. Sorry, I just had to clip my backpack. What's that here? Ridgeline? Oh, I'm with you now. Wow. Slow down, girl. She was going to try to make that light. My goodness. That could have been me splattered on the ground. The professional protesters always want to know who's asking the question. Well, that's what we're trying to determine. I mean, it definitely seems like professional. It did on Monday. And which in that case, you know, no one will ever answer your questions. A woman's getting out of her car. She's making her posters that says, "You don't need to be a Muslim to stand up for Palestine." I guess she's heading this way. Senate Affairs Committee was interrupted by anti-Israel protesters. Gotcha. She's trying to find the protester. Heck, maybe I'm not going to the right place. I don't know. It's TPA, Capitol Hill. And you go to look up TPA and nothing comes up. So I could be in the wrong place too. How's the weather there? It's a little bit chilly. Hey Sean, good to see you. Well, we've got the count going on, so. House of Representatives will put the people first again, like y'all said. Alonzo Calderon. I would hope not. Well, they're getting some children ran up the steps on SCOTUS and they're telling them to get off. They have to get off. Yeah, they've got the bicycle racks blocking off SCOTUS again.
Yeah, they were. Like,
oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, you're right. 3, 2, 1. Look how I'm really trying my best to get run over. Trying hard. Oh. We have to do the whole outside of the Capitol today because I guess because the House is in, yeah. Because the House is voting today, we're going all the way around. But all the grounds are blocked off right now. Yep. Okay, that's why. That's got to be it. Okay, thank you. When a protest, I'm just here to try to cover a few things. When a protest says it's going to TBA, Capitol Hill, do you know where that is? TBA? And I looked it up and it's like...
Not entirely sure. That sounds like a SOD thing. I wouldn't have any...
Right. Okay, thank you. But Capitol Hill, I mean, there's here, but there's also Capitol Hill.
Yeah, there's more than just Capitol Hill than just this. There's also another neighborhood, a residential neighborhood.
Right. Got it. Yeah, I've been over there for gas before. I was like, hurry up, get the gas. God bless them. Anyway, thank you. All right. God bless you, dear. Okay, so they amped up security with good reason.
He ain't trying to take it.
Let's go back to Plan A.
Tammy!
They're coming.
They should stay and vote. What are you saying? They're done until tomorrow? Oh, you got to be kidding me. They announced they're done until tomorrow? Oh, wow. According to the Dems, fences don't work. Right. Interesting. So here's a Supreme Court, and they've got it blocked off again. You can't go up on the steps again. Everything is definitely on high security. At least it's not those giant tall walls again.
It was like 101 Dalmatians without the Dalmatians. Like it was.
Washington Avenue northbound, Independence, everything.
Huh. I think something must be marching through here. Maybe. That was a lot of police. Today's house bill looked like that scene in Blazing Saddles. Oh no.
So have you spent time in Africa?
Hey. We're just going around to the other side to get a peek down the hill. Of course, they moved yesterday, so, or Monday, so who knows, maybe they moved again. Try not to get children in here. What, all the bicycle racks? No. It's high security. Can't even walk on the grounds today. Like we could, for Ashley's birthday, we can't even do that today. Hey, did you guys find the group?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you keep walking down.
That's what I thought. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making us take the long way today.
Oh.
All right, I'm getting my steps in today. Yeah, I figure Forrest would show up for today's. Ford, not Forrest, Ford. There's Forrest Gump and then there's Ford. Will we make it to 2025? It's probably a good chance. Probably a really good chance. Watching these clouds come in too, and I'm praying that it isn't going to rain. Hey Deborah, good to see you in here today. Oh my gosh. Can't even cut through this part. They've really got it blocked off today. I got a whole bunch of kids coming in, so y'all gonna be looking at the sky for a minute. take you this way. Hey. Sacred Heart Catholic School.
So you're only like 3 inches.
Nobody's in the Capitol. Who do you think is in the Capitol? Docs and Grandma. Docs and Grandma, who do you think is in there? Please don't cause panic. Okay, can y'all send me in the direction that I need to go in then? Because I was just by the Capitol and it's all quiet. So, what happened? A few people got in there. Well, I'm not going in there to get them on film, that's for sure. If they're in the Capitol, they went in as tourists and then began their protest inside, I guess. So there are protesters inside the Capitol building as we speak. Is that what you're saying? And where's Ford? Is he in there with them? Because if Ford is in there with them, I've got questions for Ford. Ford just cut his stream. Well, if they're protesting inside of the Capitol, they've got a whole lot of trouble ahead of them. 100 people are in there. They're all black shirts chanting, all sitting on floor, and upstairs stream went down. You've got to be kidding me. All right, let's go up the other side here where they bring them out.
You got beat up.
There. All right, I'm going up to the other side where the they may be in another office building, but headline caption said Capitol building. It's news to share. News, the number 2, share. News to share. You guys, I can climb the hill again, but I can tell you I'm not going to see anything. All right, here's some people sitting on some stairs over here. People standing along the balcony there. Here's press. Here's a photographer coming this way. Don't you think if anybody was actually in the Capitol building, they'd be up there?
Religious purchase.
It's not DC Capitol today. Okay. Because I was going to say, they've got heightened security, and I just don't see how anybody would have, 100 people would have been able to get past it. All right, let's go this way. Quite frankly. and I like Ford, I do. But some of his stuff is staged, like the you know, he was there to film the, or he had somebody there, I should say, it might not have been him, to film the little protest in the National Museum, dressed as dinosaurs. So okay, so I'm looking on the mall where the 1776 was. I don't see anything. Let's go this way. They're not patriots, so they let them. That'd be really sad, wouldn't it?
Airports in France evacuated this morning. Yeah, where several of them. Yeah. But it looks like I'll go in there Paris next week. So. No. So I was in the mall and here on the street. And it was because of MCI time. I get something. And they never posted it.
Thank you, Callan. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh, no, they weren't all over it the other day. There was very little press on Monday. Very little. Today is a bigger day.
Custodial protection.
Sure. Back in the house, back in the day. But to your point, probably about like they're all being about gaslight that, right? Questions that are like that's you see what they've done to Jordan and Robert.
Okay, I'm just crossing to the other side of the Botanic Garden. There was an initial Cleo. Hey, there was an initial protest on Monday. And then their bigger one is for today. Okay, here we go. Ugh. They're doing construction at the Botanic Garden. Probably getting ready for Christmas. All right, we're at the front of it. Here we go. Oh no, there's AP. Again, David, I don't think it's fair to call them terrorists. We don't know exactly what their stance is, whether they're standing for the people caught in the crossfire, because there are Palestinian Jews as well and their families in Gaza. If there's anything stating that they support Hamas, I've not seen anything. So we have to be careful what we say. Or I'm being careful of what I say. You can say what you want. But I feel like people should be careful and not feed the narrative that they're trying to put out there that Palestine is Hamas, because Palestine is not Hamas. Hamas is a terrorist group. Okay, I'm gonna go up the hill where I know we can get a good shot of the whole thing, see how big it is. It's pretty big, it's probably a couple hundred. He is in a capital. Ferg, which capital is he in? If you can find that out for us, that'd be great.
So the band that's playing with them is usually a hired band by the Democrats that shows up at a lot of the Democrats' protests. I've not seen them at a Republican or more far right or right demonstration because we don't see very many of those anyway. But this band is usually, it usually comes with the left or Democrat protests. AP looks like she's having a good time. Good for her. Hey McFly, so have we determined which capital? Okay, thank you, Cinnabee. They're late for the march.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Okay, so that is, in my opinion, Democrat funded. Watch it. Usually, with all the people present and the band being present, I think it's a Democrat funded sway the narrative protest. So let's go see what's up at the Capitol here. Now, if there were people inside of the Capitol, you guys, protesting, here's security. And then we saw some security up on the terrace. Hi Tommy. So y'all are saying anti-Israel, but if it's a ceasefire, is that anti-Israel? You know, I'm not even talking about this protest. This is a paid protest. Okay. So they went in as tourists and then they sat down. All right. So here's one thing about Ford, you guys, is he always seems to have the far left insider information. And so since I'm not far left, okay. Oh. So you guys, actually, I hear the protesters in the Cannon building, not the Capitol. Where are you getting your information? Go ahead. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Sometimes I need help. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the protests are in here, though. Is that right?
You need to go
okay.
to that corner over.
Okay, thank you. So you guys, the protesters are in the Cannon building, not the Capitol. Okay. They are inside the Cannon building. Unless there are some in the Capitol as well as the Cannon building. I don't know.
Why? Completely why? I didn't even realize.
Okay, so this is the Cannon building. You can hear them shouting inside. Okay, so unless they have a group inside the Capitol as well. Do you all have a group inside the Capitol as well as the Cannon? Oh, okay. So do you mind if I put you on? You don't have to. It's up to you. Okay. So anyway, people with the protests have just confirmed that yes, they have people inside the Capitol and the Cannon building. So they're just practicing a little bit of civil disobedience. Okay. Just a little bit of civil disobedience. They're not planning any violence. After January 6th, this is the kind of stuff you guys want on the news. You want to let people know that it's a peaceful protest, that it's just a little civil disobedience, that it's not intended to go violent, that they're not trying to take over the country. Okay, is that true? Okay, peaceful, okay. So my suggestion is somebody decide to be a Yep, so nobody can see who you are talking to me. If anyone wants to be the spokesperson and let us know that exactly that on the live stream, it's probably in your best interest. I was told that on Monday, and I looked for first I was told the yellow, then I was told the pink, and then I found the pink, and they said no. Right. Okay. Okay, because I did try to talk to people in pink hats, and nobody talked to me on Monday. So, hi. Oh, good. So, would you like to go online and let people know what you're doing inside of the buildings? I think it's a great idea, too. So, Glory Be Freedom. This is the People's Voice Media.
Okay. Yeah, we're from Jewish Voice for Peace, and if not now, and we're here as Jews here in the U.S. demanding a ceasefire right now. So we're inside the building and making our voices heard to our representatives so that they know that Jews in America demand a ceasefire and end to the genocide in Gaza that's starting.
Okay. Did your group consider the fact that we had a count going on in the House of Representatives today for a new Speaker of the House?
This action was planned because there's an emergency happening in Gaza. So
okay.
that's what our focus is trying to get an immediate ceasefire. Every minute that this continues, more people are dying in Gaza. There's 2 million people trapped in an open air prison right now, and Israel is bombing them relentlessly. So this action is urgent because it's focused on that. It's getting that ceasefire immediately.
Okay. And so we know that there's been a change in the narrative on the news. They are not distinguishing between Palestinians and Hamas. And so when you all say ceasefire on the Gaza, are you even speaking about Palestinians? Or are you even speaking about Hamas? Or are you just keeping it about just the people in Gaza?
The most important thing to us is human life. All human life is precious. That is a Jewish value that we hold dearly. And so all of the people who are living in Gaza, there's 2 million people there right now. 1 million of them have already been ordered to evacuate. They have nowhere to go. They're coming from the north of Gaza while Israel bombs on their way. They're bombing hospitals. They're bombing mosques. They're bombing schools. There's just nothing is sacred. So we're here to say ceasefire now, protect every human life, protect children, protect everybody who is in harm's way, and that is a value that we hold dearly.
And are you able to make a blanket statement that nobody here is supporting Hamas and the terrorism that occurred?
We are here in support of end to bombs, end to all suffering, end to all of the violence that's occurring in Gaza right now. That's what we stand for here. We are Jewish people who believe that life is precious, and we refuse to allow war to happen in our name. Okay,
so anyone who says that these are Israelis against Gaza or anything like that, or Israelis against Palestine, that's not the case?
the group of people here today are American Jews and allies who are here to have our voices heard to say end the genocide in Gaza.
And you were clear about that this was a U.S. Base. So, okay, have they opened up the border on the northern border of Gaza to allow people to go through? I haven't heard
We
yet.
haven't heard, and we know that right now people are trapped there. The only way to ensure safety for everyone is to have a ceasefire right now. So we're here. There's a huge group of people walking up right now to demand a ceasefire. Jews will have our voices heard here. We are speaking loudly. We've shown up, and it's time for Congress to listen. They can do something about it, so we demand a ceasefire.
Okay, and you can say definitively that this is not a left or a right. This is not a Democrat or a Republican stance.
These are American Jews who are calling on all of our representatives, Democrats, Republicans, everybody who is here on Capitol Hill has the power to demand a ceasefire. We give $3.8 billion a year in taxpayer money to Israel to buy weapons, and it's those weapons that are being used to bomb Gazans. So we are here to speak out against any funding that's going to Israel that is causing this siege that is leading to a genocide.
Okay, we have one person that's inside with news to share. They said there's about 100 people inside the Capitol. Is that about the same here at the Cannon Building?
They're not sure about the Capitol, but people are here in the Cannon Building. They've taken over the whole Atrium area, and they're going to stay there until our voices are heard on demanding a ceasefire.
Okay, but you did say there are people in the Capitol as well.
I don't know about
Oh, you
that.
don't know? Oh, okay. Okay. I think the original group thought that there were people in the Capitol as well.
Sure. This is us here. This is Jewish Voice for Peace.
Jewish Voice for Peace is in the Cannon Building for sure. You all did not plan to go into the Capitol. You planned to go in the Cannon Building. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. But then she just chanted free, free, free Palestine, so.
We've got 400 people inside!
They said 400 people.
Led by 25 rabbis!
25 rabbis.
Saying no to voting! Saying never again is for Palestinians and is right now!
Oh, here's people coming out.
We will not sit idly by!
Okay, here's a few people that just came out.
We picked up the pace really good, but we're gonna slow down a little to meet our comrades who are coming out.
Sorry.
We love you!
Can you tell us what the scene is like inside?
They started arresting people.
They started arresting people. Okay. All right, they started arresting people inside the building. Okay. Got press up here too.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
They have started to arrest people inside the building.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
They have put their attentions on the Cannon Building at this point. Cannon Building is right behind me here. Got Marjorie Taylor Greene up there. We love Marjorie.
We want our Palestinian beloveds to know this is just the beginning. We will keep
Good for her. She's out on the porch here. Not smiling, and some people are yelling F you. Wow. Wow, they do not like Marjorie.
Ceasefire
told to back up. Wow, they are angry at Marjorie.
Hey, Marjorie, go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself! You stop! Go inside! Feel unsafe! Go fuck yourself!
Some of their demonstrators are on the balcony. We'll see how long that lasts. Okay, they are. Okay. They have people in orange vests that are telling everybody to get back. Whoa, wait. I almost got caught behind the sides.
Guys, please do back up behind the banner. Behind the banner. Get behind.
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
Oh, look! It's the flavor of the day! It's the flavor of the day! She stands up for everything. You stand up for whatever, don't you? How much do they pay you? Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm press. Let me get on this side here.
Behind the banners.
Behind the banners. They want us to get off of the platform here. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I don't want to block her.
I'm not going to tell you again.
I'm sorry. I was trying not to block her. Sorry. Okay. Okay. I'm getting off. Can I come through here, please, before I get arrested? Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Don't try to get there. They'll arrest you. All right, Marjorie's holding her ground. They're getting caution tape to Larry, that's not true. Don't spread false information, please. Nobody's trying to kill me. Turning himself in. Okay, it looks like the protesters are off of the balcony now. I would imagine they're getting arrested. I would imagine. Sorry, I'm super zoomed in. Okay, Marjorie went inside. Marjorie Taylor Greene went inside. She's not on the balcony anymore. Hi. There's so people are trying to go to work and they're not able to go to work. Do you work in the building? Are you trying to get in?
But I am trying to get to a cab because I have a flight. Do you have any idea?
Wow. Marjorie came back out again. They're yelling shame. They're chanting shame when Marjorie Taylor Greene came back out. Not like MGT. I don't know what this means. Ceasefire in Gaza, code pink. So her sign says ceasefire is not enough, end occupation now. Taking the Gaza and the freedom and safety of the Palestinian people. Okay, so it's lots of people in the windows watching what's happening. So, just in case it was buffering, these are the protesters that were inside of the Cannon building are being let out. They are zip-tied, and they're being patted down before they're being placed in the vehicles. They are under arrest. They are not just being detained.
When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? What do we want it? What do we want? What do we want it? If we don't get it, 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 I said it, we don't get it. I said it, we don't get it. Woo!
Sorry, y'all. I had to switch hands. Chance. So if that doesn't tell you this is far left, I don't know what would. There's the usual. You can't get through here.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I think that's where all the action is.
That's, you think what?
I'm guessing that's where the arrests are going to
Yeah, well, they're bringing them out. They're zip tied and they're being patted down before they're being placed in the vans.
I'm sorry, they're zip tied?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Handcuffed.
Oh,
They use zip ties anymore. Yeah.
Sorry?
The police will use zip ties or handcuffs.
Ties,
yeah,
really?
they're very thick zip ties. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
works.
yeah.
How come you're such an expert?
I'm down here for a lot.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Good
glory
place.
be freedom. Yeah, absolutely. People's voice. Yes. So.
Oh, so they're taking one by one and putting them in wagons.
Yeah, you can see they're in a line. They're coming out this back door.
Okay. I'm saying that because my daughter.
Your daughter went in. Do you know how many people made it in?
Yeah, she didn't even tell me she was doing this. So, but
She didn't tell you?
I
Okay.
got some hints, and now I
Okay.
know. I just heard from. I don't know how many are in there, but the organizers they used the number 400 with 20 rabbis.
Right. I
don't know
talked
if
to one of the organizers. She said 400 here. Now there is press inside of the Capitol stating that there's about 100, 150 inside the Capitol too.
Maybe she might be there.
Yeah, that's not good. It's not good. I can tell you that.
That's a bad place to be.
Well, I think this was a horrible day for y'all to demonstrate when they're counting for the House of Representatives.
Right.
Yeah.
Being the speaker.
Yeah, I think this is going to be extra charges because of that. So that's just me. However, this is a leftist. This looks like a leftist demonstration.
Yeah.
You might get off easy.
Well, she's 41 years old, but she could make these decisions.
Yeah, but I know it's worrisome. It is.
I imagine she'll be able to make a phone call at some point.
It'll be much later. But if you were trying to bail her out or something like that, these guys could probably tell you where they're taking them.
That's they probably will.
They may not know yet. There's a couple places they could take them,
Right. Do you know where they're going to be taken? Sorry? You know where they're going to be taken?
His daughter may be one of them. His daughter might be one of them. He was saying, and so there's a couple of places,
I'll
right?
let you know, but I
Not me, him. I'm just filming.
Sorry. So good.
Okay,
No
so
problem.
more will be revealed. When they are taken in though, what do y'all do with their cell phones usually?
They usually, if they're going to prisoner processing, generally they, as long as they don't have a record, usually it's a citation release. It's really quick, but
And so,
sorry.
with the House of Representatives voting, the ones inside the Capitol are probably.
I don't think they are voting today because they still haven't.
Well, they voted,
speaker.
but they didn't come to an
so
agreement. Yeah.
So unless they're going to do another vote, then they.
No,
can't
they
do
went
anything.
home. They said
Yeah,
tomorrow.
they're not doing it.
Isn't that awful?
So
Isn't that awful?
so it's pretty quick. They take them in. They do the.
Well, I say it's usually quick, but there's a lot of people, so it's one of those things that.
But for each individual, it's not like a big legal process.
Usually it's a citation release if there's no background. It's usually fairly quickly, but there's a lot of people, so it's going to stress the.
Yeah, there's no bail. There's no bail in DC.
So after they get the whole citation thing, then they're allowed to go.
Yeah, usually they're basically citation. They're released on their own cognizance.
And they have to come back for the proceeding.
What's that? Yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And usually it's not a big deal unless they come back and do more civil arrest while the release steps up. So.
Gotcha.
She won't be asking you for any money today. She won't need it. I don't know. This was pretty serious though on a day like today.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the info.
He said zip tied. What do you mean zip tied? He didn't know anything.
They don't have.
No, I know, but he didn't know. God bless him. It was new to him.
Well, they're not zip ties. They're quick cuts. They're designed for mass arrest situations.
Right. Yeah, he just hadn't experienced it. That's all. This is just another day for you.
No, it's not. I usually work traffic barricades.
Oh, is that right? Bless your heart.
It's not the usual, but we do get this up there, so which is fine. People, as long as people abide by what they're supposed to do, it's not a problem.
I'm still trying to get confirmation though about like how many are in the Capitol building. You haven't heard anything? That's a good answer. You're not supposed to tell me anything. I don't think you're supposed to tell me anything at all.
I'm not giving any state secrets to you. So.
I wouldn't want them. I'd stop you.
I don't know anything.
That's right. I do this and I try to keep up. And I do this and I cover the vigil down behind the DC jail every night. And I can't keep up. There's too much. Nobody can. So the line just keeps coming. They said One woman said they were trying to get 400 in, I guess. I don't know. So I'll show you what's behind me now. Thank you so much. Thank you for your service. Okay, so Fairfax County Police has come in to help out too. Wow. This guy's pressed too. Go that way, but you got to go from that side.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome. Okay, so hopefully y'all saw this. They're still bringing people out, which is what I was showing you down the hill here. They're still bringing protesters from inside the building out. You can see them. They're getting patted down before they're being taken in. I don't know. They might even release them there. I have no idea. Nobody gave them a permit to be inside. There was no permit. That's why they're being detained. That's what I'm showing you down here. You can see the young man with the hands behind his back there. There's a whole line of them. The whole line coming out from the Cannon building here. Do you see them all standing waiting? Okay, so that's all the detainees from the inside. They've called in Fairfax County Police to help out. Hopefully these are new precautionary measures, because we know that if there had been more police presence on January 6th, that the deaths may not have occurred. Definitely not Ashley Babbitt's. So this is a good thing that they have heightened security. We're grateful for that. Let's get a different angle now. They're making them get down off of the flower urns. Nope, she wasn't going to do it. So they're just detaining, cutting everybody down, so. They've got the transport vehicles.
tears and with courage rise. Fighting for life we ride. Let's go! In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here, and we rise, humbly hearted rise, won't be divided, rise, with spirit to guide us, right, in hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here, and we rise. All of the children rise. Elders with wisdom rise. Ancestors surround us, rise. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here, and we rise up from the wreckage, rise with tears and with courage, rise, fighting for life we rise. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here, and we rise. 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 We rise. 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 In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope, in prayer, we're right here. In hope, in prayer, we find ourselves here. Song hope, in prayer, we're right here, and we rise up from the wreckage, rise with tears and with courage, rise. Had an effort, rise up till it's one. Sing it to them. We're gonna rise up till it's one. When the people rise up, the powers come down. When the people rise up, the powers come down. They try to stop us, but we keep coming back. They try to stop us, but we keep coming back. Everybody now, we're gonna rise up till it's one. We're gonna rise up till.
Still coming out. Still.
Ceasefire now.
So this is that I already got barked at a couple times.
Where you at? Saying that we are here for the people, stop the ceasefire, and that you are looking really good today. And you have a bounce. And you wish you were going to rollerblades. Next time. Oh, okay. Hey, did you get the toilet paper? Okay. Yeah, because I think they're out. If you want me to try to run on the way home,
Let's go back in there. Looks like they're.
just as they hold inside, because it will not be business as usual until there is a ceasefire. There will be no business as usual so long as there is genocide. I want to tell you that I have been sending audio clips of what we are chanting to a very dear friend in Gaza who is somehow incredibly keeping his phone charged and receiving messages. He says we are bringing hope to their broken hearts.
A lot of incense being burned. It's really gagging me.
We are bringing strength. We are bringing life. We are bringing a call for justice, which is what our people have always done. Now, I have a very personal message for my cousin, Max Miller, a member of the House of Representatives from the state of Ohio. Max, this is your cousin Emily. I am here to tell you that when you describe our friends and family in Palestine as animals, you do not speak for us. You do not speak for your other cousins who are in the building getting arrested as I speak. For us when you call for genocide. We are part of a long line of the hard work on Tikkun Olam. We will never allow Zionism to get in the way of the difficult and complicated and necessary work of doing justice. To all of you in Congress who stand with Netanyahu and stand with Biden, you are not part of the global majority.
What is going on inside? We had over 400 people who went in for civil disobedience and are now getting arrested in the name of ceasefire. And we are here supporting them while they get arrested, and we are here to sing and to call for this ceasefire to stop genocide, because we know with our power they will hear us. And we know that we will keep coming back, right? This is not the end, this is the beginning. This is the beginning, this is the continuation. This is the continuation of a movement led by Palestinians for freedom for 75 years. And they are turning to us, they are turning to the Western media as everything is blacked out in Gaza to make their voices heard. So that we can say, not in our name. 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 Stop funding genocide. Stop funding genocide. Stop funding genocide.
From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Let Gaza live. Let Gaza live. Let Gaza live. Let Gaza live. Let Gaza live.
They have the dog walking through, the police dog. Can I ask you a question real quick? Not on the camera. Okay. People are sitting and having snacks too. They were not Palestinian, they were Jewish, wearing Palestinian colors.
What is?
Excuse me, I have a question. Are you Palestinian?
Am I Palestinian? No.
No? Oh, okay, I was just wondering, you're holding the Palestinian flag.
Yeah, so you wonder why I'm holding a Palestinian flag?
Would you like to tell me?
Yeah. I mean, it's in support of Palestinian rights. A lot of Palestinians don't have.
Mind?
Sure.
Okay.
So I'm holding this Palestinian flag for many different reasons. The main thing is to stop the genocide going on in Gaza. Over 1,000 children have been killed over the past week, and it just continues every day. You know, last night there was 500 more civilians killed in the bombings in Gaza. But more than that, you know, I think that just like Americans should have one person, one vote, equal rights, we shouldn't have an ethnic or religious state in America. I don't think in Israel and Palestine should have an ethnic or religious state. I think that everyone should have equal rights, just like we have here. And unfortunately, for most Palestinians, they don't have the right to vote. They don't have freedom of movement. And so that's kind of what we're fighting for.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Holy cow. What'd you use to write on the marble?
We didn't do it.
Okay, it's just chalk. Okay. Right. You're like, oh, I didn't do it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's not good. It's just chalk. You're fine. It's chalk. Wow. They've got the chalk going. So oh my goodness, look at that. I guess they're waiting for the glass to come in. That's not good. We have a boarded up French doors and window on the Cannon building. It's odd. Okay, they're praying, and we're leaving. The smell of the burning incense, I just can't take it. It's like bad. Newsmax, huh? That's interesting. Well, people are becoming impatient for the vote for the House Speaker, I guess. Oh. Okay, so that was not the usual band. I was mistaken. And that's hired by the far left. That was a tuba player, and then the drummers. There were a lot of different people who were drumming on barrels and drums. So it might be a mixed bag. It might be what we were told at face value for the most part, and then some infiltration from the usuals. Oh, that's interesting, huh? I was reading what you wrote, Shadow. Ooh. Alright, so there's a fire truck or something at the Capitol. It looks kind of quiet. I'm just kind of walking around it.
Anytime before Friday night. I know.
Congressional Library is business as usual. He started bashing him, huh? Well, there's some people that have been a little displeased with Newsmax, so more will be revealed. Oh my gosh, pick a side. I was trying to pick a side.
I'm Jewish too.
So that is a fire truck.
Yeah.
Somebody told us, hey, don't waste money on tattoos and all that.
don't see any of the setups so far, like what they have over at the Cannon Building for us. We'll keep looking. Alan Coger, where you been? Hello. Okay, so this shows you the entrance. When you go to tour the Capitol, you go down this hill and you go through security there. So people are coming out after touring. A couple ambulances. Doesn't really mean anything though. A lot of vehicles on the terrace again, which is not normal. See all the vehicles on the terrace and the walkway to the terrace too. Oh, Harvard lost their credibility with their medical journals during, you know what? They lost all credibility for me.
Excuse me? As a child?
They usually have the buildings on the far left over here, on the kind of on the other side, which is sort of like. But actually, I don't even know if they have those buildings up still after January 6th. So if anyone's being detained, I'm not sure where that's happening in the Capitol. All right.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, my preferred donation. Oh, forget PayPal right now. They are on my last nerve. With the auctions, they're setting caps. So I'm almost to that cap. But my favorite is Zelle and Cash App. God bless y'all for... Whoop, I don't want to get the kids in there. God bless y'all. Contributions are much appreciated. I put my watermarks up and they just disappear right away. So there's the... Thank you for being in here, Susie. I miss you. Oh, I had enough of all that, and smelling that burning incense was enough. You're a friend. It got to be too much. Oh, someone's gonna have a baby. That's nice. I understand, Alan. It's like, you know, I'm not there every single night. You know, I go when I can. Support how I can, and you know, there's a lot going on in the world. I do still feel that January 6th is a central point of all that's gone wrong in our country here right now. And I do feel like it's an extremely important topic, situation, concern. I don't know what the right word is to use there, you know. So much is going to be revealed when the truth comes out. You know, whatever that whole truth is, you know. I don't think any of us knows what that entire truth is yet. So, very, very important point for our country. Politically and for our future, I believe. So, but I understand it's not going to be for everybody to stick around every day after day after day. It's a lot. That just wore me out. I walked all the way around that Capitol. Holy cow. Okay, Dank Brand Dawn. I seriously doubt that. If somebody would like to delete him, they can. Hey, Jericho. You are so welcome. Tammy Schuster. Thank you all so much for being here. I'd love to find the, Sean Fute said that their church has a outpost here near 3rd Street in DC for prayer, and they've had people turn their lives over to Jesus there. Love to see it. Alright, I'm just going to cross the street over here. We got security down there. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to jaywalk. Thanks. Oh. Hey. Thank you. I don't know what I just walked in through. Oh no, no, they won't sit in jail. Oh my goodness. I gotta go back one. Oh. Hello, hello. Good to see everybody. I got my steps in today, y'all. This architecture, isn't that kind of cool with all the angles? something out of New York City or something. Hot damn, and Lance Crafton, it's good to see you. I wish I would not forget where I put my car. Oh, good, it's back here. Yeah, these are crazy times, lovey bags. That is for sure. Okay. It's right there. Oh, this is serious. I know, Cleo. It is, well, we already know that it's a, go ahead. It's a two-tier justice system. We already know that. So, oh. These pretty flowers. Aww. Those are lovely. Look at that. Makes you mad. Yeah, it is. It's very frustrating. Extremely frustrating. And then you're walking around DC and you look in the free library and it says secrets and lies. I thought it was pretty cute. Yes, Kathy, we are. Every time. Oh, I think it's getting better. Hi. Look at these squirrels. Look at that. Look at that. What are you doing? I heard them running up behind me. Oh, good. Here we are. There's the Capitol. I overwalked it. This is the little garden that I showed you, the Shakespeare statues and stuff the other week. Eric says the squirrel in front is a female. Run! Okay, we're on the right street now. All right, so I'm gonna be cutting this in just a minute as soon as I get to the car, and because I will be running for ladies' room. I didn't drink too much water. Wow, Dachshund Grandma. When y'all make statements like that, do me a favor though and put where you got it from. I'd appreciate that. What was your news source? Oh. All right, we made it. Goodness gracious, y'all. Well, were the metal detectors removed from the entrance like on J6? Oh, I don't know. That's a question for Marjorie, I guess. Whew. Very interesting. I don't think any of us are for killing innocent people, you know. But whoever said that for that to be Jewish organizations and not one Israeli flag was interesting, but yet Palestinian flags were there, so that was interesting. And that's really about all I have to say about it. Ugh. Beyond what's already been said. Oh my goodness. You want a piggyback ride? Oh man, you know, that piggyback ride would be like not even one step, it'd be flat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've worn myself out. Oh. Get the door before it gets taken off. Now, but let's have it, you know, please again, give us a solution to get to this piece that you want. You know, what's the other alternative? I turn it off by accident. What's the alternative? If you want a ceasefire, what's the alternative? To get us to peace and to get rid of the terrorists so that there can be peace. So... just be yelling peace. Got to give a solution how to get there. That one officer, he threatened to arrest me. He said, "I've already told you and you're going to get arrested." And I was trying not to get in front of this lady's shot. She was a photographer. It's like, oh my goodness. And then they let some news station up on there. He didn't get threatened to be arrested. So, and his press pass didn't look any better than mine, so I don't understand that. His camera was bigger than mine, I guess. Wow. Oh, she's in First American Voice now? Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off of here. Let's go to First American Voice and hear what MGT has to say. For those of you who want to. And I'm curious. And then I'll hop on in a little bit. I've got to go find a ladies' room. So, First American Voice, MGT. Yes, how do we keep that with all going on? Yep, exactly, Kathy. I mean, it's not a great situation, you know. I mean, for the ones who were there that were truly for peace and not just our usual actors, because there were some of them there too that I recognize. But you know, I understand their plight, because I don't think any of us have the real answer.
But I know one who does. That one is God. Very good technology. They know who and where the terrorists are. Well, if they're in that tunnel system, you know, how are you going to just all of a sudden go inside of all the tunnels? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But I hear you. You know, how are we still finding ruins, you know, that haven't been found yet? How are there still indigenous people that are still living much in the way of their ancestors and still have not been exposed to much of the modern world? How is that even possible? It's a pretty big world. I don't know. Yeah, somebody said Real American's Voice, right? Patricia Joy, hey. Good to see everybody. Thank you so much. Somebody said it was. Oh, did you not find it? Okay, hang on. Who told us MGT was on First American's Voice? Crowd is dwindling inside Capitol. They are all getting arrested now to make sure they pay for the crime, disrupting business and not leaving when they were told to. Okay. Hey, Double O Jericho, we miss you. When are you coming back? Oh, they track us, so I'm sure they track them. I mean, there's ways, you guys, there are ways to get under the radar, just nobody's willing to put their phone down. True story. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, so maybe it wasn't First American Voice. Who said it? It was back here. It's way back here. Oh, let's see. Social justice stuff, huh, Jenny? Oh my goodness. Oh, I can still smell that incense. It was like sage and something else, and it was just too much. Yeah, it's been crazy in DC. Here's some protesters with their little signs. Okay, now I can't find that statement. All right, well, there'll be the recaps later. She's not on that either. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought somebody said that. Oh, Belinda said it. Belinda, where is MGT? Or did you already leave to go watch it? All right, let me see. You'll probably find it on Forbes, Forbes. Oh, who else was there? I don't know. It'll be on all of our usuals. She is on now talking to Ben B. Belinda, which channel is she on? Oh, Reuters has live coverage inside. Oh, okay. That'd be interesting to see. And then, Patricia Joy reminded us that MTG did her own personal live on Twitter, or X, while she was on the balcony. So I was filming her while she was having her own show. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Boy, that crowd did not like her. So, very, very interesting. Thank you all so much. Okay. Ben Barkham. They arrested the wheelchair guy. No cuffs, though. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Very, very interesting day. Wow. All right. Well, we were there, y'all. We were there. We're doing good today. Anybody who hasn't hit that like button, please, please, please hit that like button for me. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at the chat and I need to find a ladies' room. I said to that police officer, I said, well, this is just business as usual for you. And he said, not really. I'm usually standing guard. That guy was funny.
He didn't get the memo that they're not supposed to tell us anything. I told him so too. That was funny. First American Voice is live on my TV. Are they, Belinda, are they talking to, I don't know, by now they've moved on to another topic, right? Oh, I'm sure we'll see it. Plus, at the Capitol, you know, we may never see anybody outside if they decide to take them. Oh gosh, well, yeah, you could have let me out instead of beeping at me. Oh, goodness gracious! You're wrapping birthday presents. Hi, Third. Is it your son's birthday? Whose birthday? All right, what time is it? I can go in the, I know where to go. Let's go there. Because we need coffee. Yeah, we probably never see the detainees from the Capitol itself. Oh, happy birthday to your boy. Oh my gosh. That's cool. Phew. My neck gets stiff holding that gimbal and stuff, but boy, the gimbal is amazing. As bumpy as it is, you know, even using the gimbal, imagine if you weren't using the gimbal. That'd be crazy. It's a little humid. It's gonna rain. Oh my goodness, look at their yard. Look at that. You never know there was a recession going on. People are going all out for Halloween in DC. Oh, Navy Mom. Oh, Navy Mom. I miss you and AJ. Oh, Navy Mom. Oh my goodness, no, that's not what I meant to do. This thing and all its oven knobs, I don't understand this. This is how you turn, oh my gosh, look how dusty my car is. We miss you, we miss you, we miss you. We hope we get to see you soon. Oh, thank you all for hitting that like button. Thank you so much. That helps a lot. A lot. Let's go this way. Oh no, I think I went the wrong way. Maybe not. I might be okay. See how it's like I always wind up like right where I'm supposed to be. That was like that was pretty remarkable today, wasn't it? That I wound up right in front of the actually it's kind of hysterical. It's like you almost starting to give up like boy, I blew this one, and then I wind up about to get run over by the march. This stuff is pretty fun. I mean to tell you, just that part of it. None of this stuff going on in our country and in the world is fun.
at all. But just me trying to get the news of it is pretty hysterical. That's true. This is true, Wyoming girl. Thank you, Yvette. Thank you, Mom. For all the times that people have said that I was late, there you go. Ha ha. Ha ha. Am I allowed? I guess probably not. Oh. I mean, you're right there, but you can't go down that road. Oy vey. So there were Jewish people wearing Palestinian wraps. You know, it's that very notable Palestinian tapestry. I don't know what to call it. It's worn as a headdress and scarf, etc. And I just wonder what their parents would think of that. Getting your hubby some dinner. Nice, Carol. God bless you. You've been here with me all day too. I thank you so much for everybody who's been hanging in with me, seeing what's been going on. The only way we could have gotten closer to that was to be inside, and I'm glad I wasn't inside. I definitely did not want to be inside any of the buildings on a day that they're holding any kind of vote. I mean, if we haven't learned at least that much, you know, is don't be inside of a building during a count. You know, that's not saying that what happened on January 6th should have happened. It should not have happened. But you're not going to catch me inside of a building during a count. So those people, and the woman that did y'all remember the woman that I spoke to, and she said, well, there's people being killed. There were 500 more, and et cetera, et cetera. You know, so there's a rush on it. Well, you know, I can understand that, but you guys may have just gotten federal charges. You may have just destroyed your lives. So, you know, I didn't tell her that though, because they had already done it. What's the point? And there you go. There you go. There's an example of people who aren't paying attention to what's going on January 6th. And because they've not been fed the truth, all the truth, and about how people are being detained and still being arrested most every single day concerning January 6th, they just put themselves on the line. Now, if there's the two-tiered justice system and they're on the right side of the whatever narrative they're trying to push on us, which is actually being on the wrong side of life, personally, you know, or the wrong side of righteousness. But if that's the case, then they will not get any additional charges, right? It'll be a catch and a release. But if they were inside of the Capitol building during the count, then it seems to me that that's a federal charge now. That you could be disrupting a I mean, y'all know what I'm saying, but that's a really good example. It is the market you went to, and now that the Smithsonian is closed for renovations, this is a other quick stop for if you have to go to the restroom. So do you know what I'm saying? So those people just put their freedom at risk. Okay, that's great. What they thought was maybe just a little bit of civil disobedience may have just been felony charges because there was a vote going on today in the House. And if they did not know that would be the case, it's because they're not paying attention to what's going on with January 6th. And because the mainstream media is not showing them what's going on with the truth about January 6th. So you guys, you can take all of this stuff going on right here in these United States and you can bring it right back to January 6th. It is, I believe, the single most important point we have going right now for what all is happening in our country and to our Constitution, our constitutional republic. So that's my opinion.
Inside which building? The Capitol or the oh my God, the building we were in front of. I was just there. I've said it 100 times, and I can't even think of the name of it now. Isn't that something, Annette? So truly, if they just want peace and they just don't want more people to die, those people have just really possibly screwed up the rest of their lives, not knowing because people aren't telling the truth about January 6th on mainstream media, etc. That's just too bad. That really is. If people aren't paying attention to January 6th, they're missing it. They're absolutely missing it. And that's not to say that we shouldn't be paying attention to what's going on in Israel and Gaza. I mean, it's all important. And even Ukraine, Russia, etc. It's all important. But where it pinpoints to for us right here on this actual soil is the January 6th. Because it's the beginning of where we were seeing the narrative, I believe, really coming to light, what they're doing to us. I don't know. Enough of that. I've got to run inside. Oh my gosh. They're starting to arrest them inside. I thought they had already... They were already arresting people. I mean, I showed y'all a lot of footage of them waiting in line to be processed or patted down and detained. So nothing happens to the left in DC, and they know it. Yeah, Carol, it may not, yeah, might just be a $50 fine day for them. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Isn't that something? How did they even get in the building? This is a bigger day than we thought. All right, you guys, I'm going to slide off of here real quick, and then I'll be back in just a little bit, and we can talk some more about it. This is a bigger day than we thought, because it's certainly going to show us a lot, isn't it? All right, God bless you all. Glory be to God. And don't you forget, God's got a bigger plan than all of this. Lean on Him. Look to Him. If it starts feeling overwhelming, look to God for your comfort. Be back in a little while.